Hello and welcome to another episode of Extreme Science Day, the daily science podcast. I hope everyone is seated and well and in the mood for some extreme science knowledge. I am the host, Mr. Spreading information to you live on the internet daily. This is episode number 8, and today's topic is food. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard right. Today's topic is food. What do you know about food? Well, you probably don't know that much. But that's why I'm here to teach you. And that's why you're here to listen to Extreme Science Daily, the daily science podcast. And especially today's episode number 8 of Extreme Science Daily, which is the episode on the topic of food, which is the topic of today's episode number 8. Episode number 8, that is, of Extreme Science Daily. Food has been a staple of human technology for at least 2 millennia. Food serves multiple purposes, the first and foremost being socializing. You go out to lunch with your coworkers. You go out to dinner with your boss. And you have breakfast at your home, but you don't have it alone. You turn on the radio and listen to a radio broadcast to be with the broadcasters over the distance while enjoying your morningly meal. The second function, of course, is gaining or losing of weight. The more food you eat, the more weight your body gains. Have you eaten a double cheeseburger? And imagine that cheeseburger just weighs, let's say, 300 grams. After you've eaten it, your body takes on the weight of said cheeseburger, and immediately after eating it, if you step on the scale's electric or mechanical display is going to display 300 grams more weight. And the third, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, before we come to the third function, we need to address the second half of the second function, which is losing weight. If you eat a salad or other weight-losing foods such as fruit or low-calorie sodas, you lose their weight in body weight. Ever drank a can of diet soda? So let's say this soda is a regular can of soda, which is also about 200 to 300 grams of weight, mostly in water weight. So if you drink it and step on the scale is going to display 200 to 300 grams less of the weight. And now we get to another function of food, the third function, the function that I like to call recreation or enjoyment, because foods have different tastes, 3 tastes to be exact: bad, good, and neutral. An example for good tasting food would be a double cheeseburger, a can of soda. An example of a medium tasting food would be bread, an apple. An example, or several examples, of bad tasting food would be fish, mushrooms, and 2 lightly salted crackers. Bland crackers. They're just annoying when somebody thinks they're doing anybody a favor, but by putting them in the office or in the pause room, and nobody gains any benefit from it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, and for the history of food, it is not clear who invented foods. We can only trace back to individual inventors of some modern-day dishes and foods. Yes, and the modern applications are also several. You can buy food in a restaurant. You can buy food in a fast food restaurant, such as a diner, or a drive-through window, or a food truck. You can buy food in a grocery store, where they sometimes have little stalls at the entrance, or sometimes even in the middle of the store, to buy food. You can also buy unprepared or dispersed foods in the grocery store, but this is not advisable. And also, you can eat food. You can buy food at a restaurant. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, these are the modern functions and the old-time functions, actually. The history and the availability of foods, of different foods. Some examples of other foods that are out there is pasta, tacos, pizza, a milkshake, soup, and with this, ladies and gentlemen, I've taught you all there is to know in a beginner's course about food. We went through the most important applications and features and properties of food in its interaction with the human mind and body, and also how to use it. Thank you very much for listening, ladies and gentlemen, because with this, we come to the end of today's episode number 8 of Extreme Science Day, your daily science podcast. I hope this episode has once again been of help to help you, the listener, unknowing, to navigate in this world of wonders and knowledge, and is also giving you knowledge. Again, I've been your host, ESD. I've been live with Extreme Science Daily, episode number 8, and that's all there is to it for today. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you very much for listening once again, and I hope you have a wonderful day.